I have heard batch 2 on the 10 is the one you want. I think they only have 3 batches.
And I've heard exactly the opposite.
Have you really?
So that just shows you can't trust anything on the internet except for us.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Bourbon Theory. I'm Josh.
I'm Jack Daniels. Oh, I'm Bill.
That's a dramatic change, and you've been on this earth for a while, Dad. I don't think I can call you Jack. But I can call this Jack.
There you go.
Because this is Jack Daniels 10-year batch number 2, in case you were curious. And currently it is December 21st. So
2024.
Yes, 2024. I guess specifying that does help.
As we become, internet famous, and 10 years from now, people are going back and looking at these, they won't know what year it was. Other than I'll still look this good.
So don't know when this is going to come out, but we are currently going through our backlog of bottles, trying to figure out our top 5 bourbons of the year. So we're going to narrow it down to 5 and then blind them. Same thing with Rise, although I think we already have that one pretty locked in. But this is the first one of the day. We have 7 other bottles to my left to do after this. So let's get right into it. Now we have had this before.
We did. We had it at Evergreen in Bardstown.
Yes. I don't know how much of that made it into that video. Not much. So I'm pretty sure we focused on the Old Carter and then the Heaven Hill. So, and we don't know what batch that was either.
No, we don't.
I have heard batch 2 on the 10 is the one you want. I think they only have 3 batches.
And I've heard exactly the opposite.
Have you really?
So that just shows you can't trust anything on the internet except for us.
Honestly, really good nose, really sweet.
It's very sweet.
Soup.
It's like molasses sweet.
What was that? I just got something a little funky.
I'm just getting a one note on it. That molasses note is what I'm getting.
Bananas Foster.
Well, banana would be. I'm
getting a little bit of like a nuttiness, a little bit of caramel. I'm getting the banana. Not like 0 spice on the nose.
There's a touch. And this is not real high proof. This thing is 97.
Yeah, 97. We'll double check that here. Yes, 97.
So
48.5%. So I remember enjoying it at Evergreen, but not thinking that it was overly special.
No, and at that point there, I didn't even know what the proof was. I had no idea.
Well, the bottle was in front of us.
I know, but I didn't look. There was a lot of stuff in front of us.
Well, judging by the fact that knew it was 97 proof before we started, I knew.
And then we had Baby Shark beside me, and then we had Ronnie Van Zant.
It was Halloween.
Yeah,
it was Halloween.
Beside her, so she wasn't. It wasn't Baby Shark. It was the shark from Saturday Night Live. Yeah.
Well, let's get to tasting, shall we?
There's some spice in it.
This is not making it in the top 5.
This has got some spice. It's got the oak impact.
Yeah.
Yeah, we shouldn't say something like that until we take the second sip anyway. But it is sweet. There's a sweetness in there. There's definitely some rye spice in it.
I'm going to withhold saying anything. Go for my second.
Give it one drop.
It's hitting my palate a little funny.
That sweetness I was getting on the palate is banana.
Nose is the same, just muted a little bit.
My stomach must like it. Growling. Probably getting picked up on the mic.
guess on the rye spice. I'm not getting a lot of sweetness
That got
on the palate.
that muted the spice with that 1 drop of water. It's not bad. It's also not great. I would take any of the single barrel proofs that I've had.
Yeah. Apologies for the dog barking.
Yeah. He just wants to come in and sip some bourbon. And he's not going to stop, so.
Yeah, you can grab him real quick, and I'll talk about, while I dump this into my infinity glass. Apologies for the interruption. We had some 4-legged fiends that needed some attention.
And a neighbor came by.
Yeah, so took a short little break, but we came to our conclusion on this bottle. I'm not getting a whole lot of anything I find super pleasant.
Now, after I came back to it, there's the banana note that comes in on it for me on the nose because it's ahead of time to sit here in the glass.
The nose is nice. It's sweet. It does, this batch too, it does not translate to my palate almost at all.
Well, I think I was saying before we had the interruptions too, to me, even though this is 10 years old, it's not even close to any of the single barrel proofs that we've done.
Yeah.
So.
And who knows how old those are.
Right.
And this is obviously watered down to 97 proof.
True.
So it's going to lose
a big difference.
some complexity.
Yeah, because those are in the 120s, 130s.
Yeah, so it's going to lose some complexity when you do that to it. So I'm going to give this a C-.
And I agree.
This is definitely not competing for top 5 this year.
Nope.
It's not a bad bottle.
That one's out. If I didn't have to clean it up.
I think a lot of people would be screaming in the comments if you actually just went out and smashed that thing with that much in it.
No, it's not bad. We always say it. A C, C-, that's not bad bourbon.
Yeah, it's just not for us.
It's not going to hit the top 5.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
For us.
And batch 1 and batch 3, maybe they're fantastic. You heard some things about batch 2 that weren't good.
Yep.
I heard some things about batch 2 that were good. I'm going to agree with the people you heard it from.
Yeah.
Because I'm just not a fan of this bottle.
And palates are different. So.
Yeah. So C- is where this bottle lives. So guys, if you've not hit
I think
subscribe,
you just said B-. You mean C-.
I'm 99.9 certain I said C-. But guys, if you have not subscribed,
now's the time.
What are you waiting for?
Subscribe, hit that notification. We're dropping things.
He said it.
That's it. Not those things. We're dropping videos, so.
Like the video, if you enjoyed, we have got 7 more bottles that, to the best of my knowledge, are going to be competing in the top 10. This was more like a last minute, we should probably throw that one in there. Yeah. So we're going to get to some more stuff. And you guys will see our top 5 before you see this video, so you'll already know. But I'm looking forward to it.
But we don't know at this point.
Yeah.
So.
In the dark.
Anyway, thanks for being with us. And our videos get better with time, just like bourbon.
And as always, take care of yourselves.